And I think that's doing it.
Did you test it before? Is that how it works?
That's how it works.
Is it actually recording?
It is actually recording.
There's no indicator that it's recording. It just does it.
Shut up, Travis.
Insane.
Hey, everybody. I'm Robin Dean.
I'm Travis Burleson.
And this is the Writing Obsession Podcast.
Live, sort of.
Live, sort of. This is a special episode. We tried to do this a week ago, but somebody forgot to hit the record button on the PCM.
Somebody forgot to hit.
That would be me. It was me. I'm the person I'm referring to is me. At any rate, we are planning a long trip. Travis is taking some time off here, and our intention is to spend 3 days getting to the GS Resources Dave Davis Memorial Rally in Farmington, Missouri. We got 3 days to get there. We're going to make it interesting. We have 3 days to return from it. We're going to make that interesting as well. And I've already gotten started here. I have a route that intends to make the transit between Chicagoland to Columbus, Ohio less lame. I originally called this map Indiana Unsuck because it's just, getting through northern Indiana is terrible. Love you, southern Indiana, but northern Indiana, that's some of the most boring motorcycling there ever was. So if we zoom in here, you can see that we basically are just going in rectangular paths. Wherever I can find a twist, I take it, but we're just staying in farmland. This is all but is farmland, avoiding any major traffic, and following that in a zigzag pattern with constant beelines and yawns from one grain salad to the other until we reach Columbus, Ohio. Boom. Move the marker. Zoom out. All right, so there we go. It puts us in North Columbus, which is basically where my sister lives. I think we'll have a place to stay there. Big shout out to everybody that we're going to be visiting. I know we're going to Columbus, Ohio, possibly Mitchell, Indiana area, or actually, what is that? Something with a B, but we'll figure that out in a moment. So, here we are with our boring route that has gotten us through the suck that is Indiana into Columbus, and now it's time to move on to our next destination. What is our next destination? What are you doing?
I'm looking at where the town you forgot in Indiana.
Indianapolis?
No. Yeah, wherever we were going.
We're going straight to Columbus.
Oh, okay.
All the way. It's about 400 and some odd miles, but it's so boring.
Yeah, we'll be going, we'll be going 55 the whole way. So
totally. Always the speed limit, because speed limit, motorcycle. Yes.
Well, we were, I think, planning on going over to Zanesville.
Right, so don't click that yet. Here's what you do. We're looking to pick up the triple nickel. They call it the triple nickel because it's
Highway 555.
555. And that starts basically in Zanesville, Ohio. So we'll go from Columbus to Zanesville. And for any of you who are still getting to know ridewithgps.com, this follow road stuff is usually what turns people off of it because it can get a little bit hairy in how it behaves. The secret is to tap your next destination into Zanesville, Ohio. Boom. You want to route to this point? Yes, I do. And now we're in Zanesville. If I zoom in, we find Highway 555 there, the triple nickel. What's our next destination?
The end of the nickel, which...
remember the name of Coolville?
Yeah, I think Coolville was... zoom in and see what the... if that's right, where I think it ends right near Parkersburg there, but it's before Coolville. Or it's the triple nickel connects up. Yeah,
there it is.
Just east of Coolville, closer to Parkersburg with the West Virginia border.
All right, and that's basically our grand finale for that particular leg.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll end it in Coolville. Now watch what's going to happen here. I hit, Coolville.
It always ends in Coolville, Robin, because you and I are there.
That's right. Do you want to route to this point? Yes, I do. And it's going to take what route? Let's see. Let's zoom out here.
339.
339. Now, this is where people tend to have a beef. They end up trying to grab the line using the follow roads mechanism, and that doesn't always work. So add or remove control point allows you to click on the line without altering it and then drag it where you want it. In this case, we want 555. Keep on scrolling up. And make sure that, be insistent on the triple nickel. There's 555 again, and that's it. I pretty much nailed it.
Yeah, that's where we want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it merges with 669 for a couple miles there, but
for a hot minute. All right, so we're looking good there. Now we're in Coolville. Now this is where things got a little bit interesting. There's a lot of ways we could go to end up in the next destination, which is what? Let's see. It was
I was like Cincinnati-ish,
I think.
but then we decided that that wasn't far enough, or that was
Yeah,
too
the
far.
road. Also, the roads aren't all that. I mean, there's some good riding there, but if we go far, it wasn't far enough. I think we want to go to like Mitchell, Indiana area. Excuse me.
Because we wanted to do Brown
we
County the next day.
Yes, Brown County is what's going to lead us to Farmington, Missouri. Here's Paoli. Here's French Lick. We're in the area right now. There's a very particular town there, Bedford. We want Bedford.
Oh, Bedford, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we were maybe going to follow 50 there.
Yes.
With maybe some diversions.
Whatever it is, I want it to be good. Bedford, see what I'm doing here. Bedford, Indiana. And yes, I want to route there. And it takes 50.
Yeah, 50 is the most direct route because it's a federal highway.
All right. Now, are there any deviations we want? Any interesting riding we'd like to?
Yeah, let's just kind of follow the route and see where we'd like to alter it. I mean, it looks like it's not a bad route in 50.
I'm handing it off to you. So Travis going to take the reins here. You can use the trackball if you like. And then the secret is, if you want to move the map, click, hold, drag.
Yeah.
There you go. And if you want to change the route, you'll click on the line to create the control point.
Do we want to go through Cincinnati? Now, did we decide that maybe Cincinnati was a stop, that it was too long of a day to get all the way to Bedford?
I don't know where we're at here. If you zoom out, I know that if we have 3 days total and we're starting with the triple nickel, that's 1 day in and of itself.
Yeah, so getting from, the Chicago suburbs, or Madison in my case. You have to remember, too, getting to Columbus, I have to ride like 2 more extra hours.
Right. So here's Zanesville, and that is, where are we at? That is right here. Now from Zanesville, so do the math, the entire map in its totality is over 800 miles. So we're looking at about 400 miles if we wanted to go all the way to, boom, whatever that is. I forgot what it was.
400-mile day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against it, but the real question becomes, if we did a 400-mile day.
Because then where are we going? So that'd be Wednesday. So Thursday, though, it takes us to our final destination. We don't have to be there till the evening. Is that near Evansville, you said?
It's, no, it's Farmington, Missouri.
Oh, Farmington, Missouri.
Yeah.
Missouri.
Yeah, Farmington, Missouri, which is in the heart of Mark Twain National Forest, the Ozarks.
Here we go.
Yep, that's where we're going to end up.
So I feel like Bedford is pretty. That's, I think, what we had discovered before is that if we want to, because too, we wanted to do some like Brown County, Indiana stuff, right?
Yeah, we're going to do 450. We're going to do 450 to the end, and then jot over to Farmington.
I mean, we could go via the Shawnee National Forest. I'm sure there's probably something in there.
That's what I would hope we would do. Anything involving the National Forest is going to be prettier riding. It's going to be better riding.
Yeah. If nothing else, it will be pretty.
Pretty. Oh, so
Let me
pretty.
see if there's any. I mean, there's a couple of like, these sorts of roads, but you never know
Yep.
if they're
Gravel.
gravel or what. Yeah. 2-track
Didn't you say you found a Street View last time?
in Google Maps.
Yeah. Well, this is using Google Maps.
Oh, let's see if there's a street view of these. Yeah.
Look at that. Looking good.
Yeah, it looks like a 2-lane. I mean, it might be a little on the rough side, but
That'd be fun. That looks like a dang good time. I mean, I see a 2-lane. I see painted lines and guardrails, but that's a lot better than 4 lanes of blah.
yeah. Now, how do we exit the?
Oh, you zoom out. Oh, bloop.
Oh, there we go.
Fixed.
Figured that out.
All right, so where were we? So we're going, I mean, is Bedford too far? Truth be told, if any of it's too far, we can always just stop.
Audible.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, because I thought maybe we had thought Cincinnati or one of these parks here if we wanted to do camping.
Yeah,
I mean, you got friends in Cincinnati too.
I got friends in Cincinnati.
The greater
Shout out
Cincinnati
to
area.
a whole bunch of people. I mean, some of them aren't there anymore, but shout out to Don Gock and his lovely wife, and and Matt Hawkins and tons of people. That's just off the top of my head on an empty stomach. So
Yeah, it looks like this looks like a campground at Versailles.
yeah, camping is going to be just fine.
State park, and it's a state park, and I know you prefer state parks because they have showers.
Yes, I like bathing. I think that this will be a really good opportunity for us to camp anyhow. And
I like bathing daily, I cannot lie.
You other stinkers.
Can't deny.
All right, where are we?
Yeah. Anyway, so that might be a better. Yeah, because like then let's figure out. Let's go day 3, and let's figure out the route from Indiana
Hit
into.
that arrow. There you go. Get rid of that. Now you got a better view.
Let's figure out the route. Let's add in
450. That's
yeah,
what
we wanted to take 450 out of Bedford, right?
Yep. Hit that.
Yeah. So let's put in our final.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Let's
Yeah.
put in our final destination, and then
Farmington. MO. Yeah, I want to route there. What are you kidding me?
Farmo.
Bam.
All right.
And then the fun part, which is then you can drag it to whichever bit you want.
Yeah. We need to like add control points and do all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, fortunately, when we added the control point for Bedford, that locks us in. So we can now drag this leg to wherever we want it to be. That's 50.
Pretty much taking us from 50.
Yeah, just zoom out.
Bedford, there we go.
There you go. And I like where you're at with taking the forest.
Yeah,
there.
going maybe further south before.
Yeah, we want to take 450 to our wit's end. There you go.
Yeah, 450 and 550 was kind of the deal, right?
Yes, from the start. Just drag that up to, just click and hold, and 450, bam, let go, and it locks in.
And then do we want to come down like this?
I'm okay with it. We might be running into like endurance restraints.
Yeah, like that's kind of the thing is the time frame.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, 150 is
Or we can-
amazing
we can
too,
go-
but then it's kind of, it's like, are we spending our time in the Brown County, the amazing and beautiful Brown County maps, or are we trying to get to Bedford or to Farmington?
Missouri, yeah. I mean, we can take this like 5 down.
How far further south do we need to get before we had to do a straight shot?
So if we come down here to like 56, trying to see how far south we need to go to get to where we're going.
Yeah.
Pretty far south.
Yeah, well, what if we did,
So if we came down here into
rock the Hoosier National Forest stuff?
like Kentucky,
Yeah,
yeah,
I like it.
and then head due west.
Let's do it. Because that'll put us in Shawnee. There's going to be parkways, all kinds of stuff. Question is, which one do you want to do?
How are the roads going to be?
Yeah, you're in control at this point. You need to create a control point at the end of 450 just to make sure it's locked in. And then, just click it. And then from there on out, you can control this entire line.
Yeah,
So those are notched in.
yeah. Let's
Whether you use that or this, it's up to you.
yeah. Well, I'd rather be using like Windows controls, but
That's nice. That's nice. I like my computers to do what they're supposed to do. What am I talking about? Mac never does what it's supposed to do. It tells you what you want to do.
yeah, yeah. Well, let's head through this forest here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Wyndham Road, all that.
looks like there's a lot, that you can do, but then we gotta. Let's see if this Butler Ridge maybe down to 56.
Yeah, dude. That's gonna be fun.
And then we need to get down into Kentucky.
Is that French?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Might be Italian. Kentucky. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of small roads there, though. Like, I kind of want to avoid really minor roads if we can.
Yeah. Take it from a man who has a lot of family in Kentucky. Some of those people you want to avoid getting to know.
Yeah, but we came down, we could just take, 150 is good, right?
150 is great.
Take 150 and then take 145.
Okay.
Kind of stay on the more major roads
Let's do that.
and come down to the Ohio River.
You want me to lock it up?
Yeah, let's do that. So let's do.
Leave that. You have to create a new one.
Well, I want to come
Oh, you're going to move it a little bit?
and try.
Well, that's exactly what people do wrong. Okay, let go of that.
Oh, set it up like here
Yeah, put it there. Actually,
and then move it from there.
well, we can join. Watch this. We can join 150 right here, and then you grab it here.
Okay, that's a better.
Yeah, and then you drag this down
To like 145 is kind of what I was thinking.
around here.
Yeah.
So these end up being notches that are pegged into place, and you have to just create a new notch and then drag it where you want it to go.
Yeah.
So that puts us on 160, all that stuff. I don't know where you wanted to pick up what, but we're starting to get further south. The more we stay in that green until we head due west, the better.
Yeah, I'm saying we'll go down to the Ohio River and follow the Ohio River Valley.
I want to do that. That sounds like a lot of fun. It's going to be a long day, but I'm down, man.
Yeah.
Well, the real thing is we got to start super early.
Go through Tell City. Do you want to do this on the Indiana side or the Kentucky side? I guess is the question. The Kentucky side takes us through like Owensboro, and it's like more city.
I'd say let's avoid that then. Let's stay as rural, socially conjoined to the rural as possible. You got a point where you want to go. Release it.
Yeah, and
Create a new one.
Yeah.
See, it's actually pretty fun. I mean,
and unlike Google Maps, it's not going to stop you after like 10 entries or whatever.
Right.
I want to.
You want 66?
Yeah.
The best thing I can tell you then is release it around here somewhere, and then create a new one. Oh, you're good. Oh, no. Okay, click that one.
Yeah, I'm going to zoom in and just have better precision with my.
There you go. And release. Bam.
There we go. Yeah, I just wasn't close enough to have any sort of precision with.
This looks pretty good, man. This looks fun.
To Evansville, which is a pretty cool town. Isn't there a college in Evansville?
Yes. And is that's Mount Vernon, Indiana? Not to be confused with my wife's hometown of Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Yeah, or Mount Vernon, Wisconsin.
Springfield.
Springfield. It's a hell of a town. Schoolyard's up.
All right, the Shawnee National Forest would be a good, if we pick this, whatever that road is.
Take one down and cut through.
Yeah.
Or we could do, well, that looks better, maybe the Capers Ridge.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe via one, let's see.
Right here, what is this? I want to follow this down, and then I want to pick up.
Oh, right on the edge in Shawneetown, huh?
Yeah, skip the obvious roads.
Shawnee, New Haven Road.
Yeah, so right here, create a lock right here. Lock that in place.
New Haven.
Yep. Lock that up, click that, and leave it. And then grab and pull into this so that we, drag that all the way over.
Down to Shawneetown.
Yeah.
Will it?
Yes. That's cool. Let go.
Yeah.
And
then
click
grab the
again.
rest. Yeah.
And then we'll break it through here.
Yeah.
It gets easier over time. It gets fast too. Click that and do Carber's Ridge and Sparks Hill. That's one. Oh, what the? Let go. See if we can do it.
See if there's a road there. See if it's got pavement.
Oh my goodness, that would be awesome. We should have zoomed in this close to begin with. See, can you put a person there?
Yeah.
You got a street view?
Williams Tower Road. Yeah, I'll do a street view. Nope.
So we ain't doing that.
That's questionable then, yeah. I want to see if I can.
Oh, that looks, yeah.
Yeah, that might be a little sketch.
Google don't go here. Google no come here. You go away, guns.
Yeah, so that might be a sketchy. I mean, not that like it's going to be unsafe or anything, but it might just suddenly not become pavement.
Or it might not be safe.
And if we were on, Triumph Tigers or BMW.
Where's
STs
Norman
or
Reedus,
something,
man? When's Norman Reedus coming to visit us?
We could maybe
Charlie Borman that noise.
Yeah. Yeah, but let's stay let's stay in Shawnee and go.
Okay. Oh yeah. I like it. That there. Release. That's locked in.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Right, and then it's kind of just a straight shot for the last little bit.
Nice mellow, we got to get there type thing.
Yeah, I mean, we can try and continue down with the Ohio River, but I think it's fine just to cut across at that point.
Yeah, if we're because
Because we're already further south than we need to be.
Yeah, if we're further south and we're heading due north. Now, how many miles is this? This is where things get interesting. And click on this arrow up, and then look at where we start that day. We got 1,000 miles on our docket already. That's not really that bad.
Where do we start? Can we jump to a place?
Zoom out. And then, yes, you can just scroll over this.
Oh, and it shows where you're at.
Yeah, so you got the dot there. Where do we start at?
Well, if we camp in Cincinnati,
Yep, that's 775 miles.
it's a 500. Well,
That's not bad, really. Zoom in a little bit so we can really, really make sure we're on the right spot. Scroll to. We're starting in Bedford. So
if we go to if we make it to Bedford, that's 840. That's another 400-mile day.
I can do it if you can.
Yeah,
You got it?
sure. I mean, it's August. We got daylight.
Yeah, we can get up early.
Get on an early schedule.
And now we're moving into camping territory, by the way. So here's 2 general rules. We do not set up camp after dark.
No.
Ever. Camp is always set up we'll check the sunrise for every day.
Mm-hmm.
Camp is set up at least, it's done being set up at least 2 hours before sundown. Done. So that puts us in, 5 to 6 o'clock range. But if I get 8 hours of sleep, I'm good to go anytime. So if we get up at 5 and are on the road by 7, I'll be showering. This is a big secret. Shower the night before. Shower the freaking night before. Then we get up and boom, we're out the door, right?
Yeah.
I can do that. And here's the other rule that I was coming up with is 2. If you're too tired, you're too tired. And then you convert to beeline mode and we pick up the slab if we really have to.
Yeah, we can always jump on 64 pretty much anywhere along from Coolsville down. We can pretty much at any point just call it and jump on Interstate 64.
Yeah.
Or US 50. US 50 goes all the way to St. Louis. Pretty much takes us right there. Which we'll be on 50 all the way from Coolsville to Bedford. So the rest, not that 50 has something. It's it'll be sweepers. It's not going to be tight, sporty turns, but it'll be picturesque.
Yes.
And after doing the triple nickel, after doing a 500-mile day, that'll be a nice respite and just time to cruise.
Yep, no big deal.
While not slabbing, because actually, I find those US 50 is going to be easier than the slab. The interstate just beats you up so hard.
Yeah, it's just constant.
The pavement, the noise in the trucks, and that concrete pavement beats. Whereas if you're on a nice 2-lane asphalt, it just tends to be much less.
I've never chosen my words better than saying that eventually the horizon just becomes 2-dimensional. You're just staring at a wall of semi 3D. They just get so hypnotically boring. This is the way to do it.
Yeah.
And see, I'm going to save this now. Save. This was the original name. Pseudo Unsuck. We're going to call this 2016 DDMR Big Route. Just for now. I'll change the name later, The Dave Davis Memorial Rally Big Route. HTTP www.theridingobsession.com. I'm riding a motorcycle. The roads will be beautiful, I'm sure of it. We can see it. We're going to leave this one public for people to enjoy.
Yep.
Refresh, save, refresh.
Refresh. I got refreshed on that one.
So let's, from here, you got to wait for this. It's going to notify us when I finish the saving.
Okay.
Yeah, we're live here at Docks on the Fox in Waterford, Wisconsin.
Beautiful Waterford, Wisconsin.
Yep.
There we go. Saved.
Yep, saved. I'm going to hit close. And now I'm going to say this. Why don't we take a break from this for this week, and we will discuss our route back home during the next episode.
Yeah, which we want to take, the river road back up to Wisconsin.
Yep, definitely.
So try and follow the Mississippi River as best we can.
Yep.
Which won't maybe be as exciting for riding, but should be picturesque and beautiful.
Yep.
And after a giant 3-day trip to get down to a rally that will consist mostly of hard, fast
Left,
riding.
right, left.
A nice,
Sweeper,
a nice
hairpin,
scenic 3-day route back might
black
be in
corner.
order.
All right, so let's see. We were just figuring out the route we're going to take from Chicagoland to Columbus to south on the Triple
South
Nickel.
Indiana
Yeah, and we've got everything done for this route except for our way back. And we're going to get to that eventually in the next podcast. We'll discuss our approach to camping and how we intend on returning via the river run. But what we're looking at now is camping gear, what we're going to bring, who's in charge of what. And I've got our camping gear packing checklist from theridingobsession.com, easy to find under the travel menu. We're going to make a list of that we'll make a list of that which each of us needs to make sure we bring, and that which we only need one of, and who's in charge of bringing it.
So like what's shared and who's bringing it, and then the stuff that we just each need to bring for ourselves.
Yeah, and in the video right now, immediately I can see under writing, each one of us is going to need to have all of this. So you got helmet, neck gaiter, jacket pants. I'll bring my warm weather gloves. We won't need cold.
Well, we need Easy Pass. We're going to take the slab around Chicago, probably, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'll bring it. I've got mine. Do you have one?
Yeah, so take like 294 or whatever around, or 355.
Yep.
Just
And
for that one stint there, so we can go through the tollway.
these are the things we're both going to need. You're going to need one of your own. So everything under this entire section, under writing from that page, is something that each of us needs to bring for our own individual needs.
I don't have an extra communicator.
Well, then you're just out of luck, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Then as for food, now my wife gets these really nice high-end meal bars. They're pretty good. They're protein-based. It's vegetable protein. I'll probably do that for breakfast. I have a water filter, so I will bring. I'm going to say I'll bring an entire box of those meal bars, and we can do that.
Yeah. I mean, if we want to split carry them, you can just give me a handful. When we...
Yeah. So we need one box of meal bars. I've got a water filter. I will bring that.
In case we...
There we go. For everybody who's listening to this, what I'm doing is I'm typing that which I'm responsible versus figuring out what Travis is going to be bringing. We'll both need to bring our own clean canteen, right?
Yeah, I have my big 1 liter.
Nice. And I'll bring instant coffee. Vitamins and supplements, that's like our own thing. That's individual.
Yeah.
Clothing. Do you want to wear any of my clothing?
No, not if I can help it.
All right, there you go. So socks, briefs, thermal feast, blah, blah, blah. Money belt, vended sun, yeah, we're good there. Okay, now we get into Travis territory.
Yeah.
Shelter. So, do you have a base tarp?
Yeah.
And you have the tent.
Yeah.
You said it's a 4-man?
Yeah, it's a Celtic 4-man. You've seen it.
Is it this one specifically? Oh, hold on here. I think we use this one as the 2-person. Is it this one?
Yep.
Grand Mesa 3?
Yeah, if it's not that one, it's very similar to that with the fly on the outside.
No, so a little bigger?
Yeah, or it might be the same.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So then we got that covered. And individually, so you're in charge of bringing the tent.
Yeah, I'll bring the tent. Are you going to have a sleeping mat?
Hold on. Tent and tarp, Travis. That is individual stuff. So
Yeah.
sleeping pad, sleeping bag, inflatable pillow, all that stuff. I
Yeah,
got my own.
I'll have my own inflatable like sleeping mat.
I'm probably going to bring an actual inflatable, depending on my space, I'll bring the actual inflatable mattress and the electric battery operated pump.
How big's that?
It's going to be
No,
about,
not the pump, the mattress.
the mattress rolled up is about that big.
How big is it when you unroll it and inflate it?
It's a single, it's like the size of a 2/3 of a twin bed.
Okay, yeah, that's mine is like that, but it's like the self-inflating guy. I mean, you just have to like blow it up a little bit when you get it, but
The one I'd like to get is, let's see here, sleeping pad. This one, the Nemo. That's one I'd like to be getting, but it's pricey.
oh yeah, oh, it's like $85, $89 for a cover, and then $580 something for the actual thing.
Wait a minute, what? What's the range? The $483? That's bogus. No way. No way.
Maybe you can buy like a pack of them or something.
I think it's $89. I think it's $89, and this is like some
Weird glitch on the thing.
reseller who's just overdoing it. So this, which one is this?
Yeah, select the size.
20 regular is $130, man. I'm telling you,
It goes up. I bet there's like the super. I bet the super light or something is super expensive.
super light. Where's that? Insulated Select Air 25. It's pricey stuff, man.
Yeah, what's the Air 20? Air Light. What's the Air Light?
109. Air 20R.
With the insulated one.
$89. That's the one I was looking for. Was the Air 20R. The insulated 25.
Insulated light.
149.
Yeah, weird glitch on Amazon.
Something odd. Anyhow, that's something I wanted to get, but for now I've just got this other one that's a Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, then some flammable pillow. Cookware. Now we get interesting. I've got this collapsible stove, the Vargo Hexagon, I believe. Yeah, Vargo Hexagon wood stove. I'll bring that. But you've got the gas one that might be more...
The gas one will be, we don't have to track down sticks or wood or anything.
Right. I will bring this because it's a quick boil. I'll bring the fuel things as well, the fire starter cubes.
Yeah, but that also requires like actual fire fuel.
It does, but the fire starter cubes,
Yeah, like if we want to use that stove, we'll need
a lighter.
sticks and some pieces of wood and stuff to put in there.
Yeah, it's
Like you can't just run it off of the starter cube.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
You can boil a clean canteen, a small clean canteen, full boil on one cube because they burn so slow. Or a couple of cubes if you really like. Those all have a whole box and they're flat. They're easy to stash. I've got space for them. I've got an alcohol stove, but I have yet to make this thing work. It's like every time I put isopropyl in there, the isopropyl just doesn't want to burn.
Isopropyl doesn't burn very well. Is it,
Nope.
is it designed for isopropyl or
It's
ethanol?
denatured alcohol.
Yeah, that's not isopropyl alcohol.
I always thought it was. Okay, so
Nope.
now I'm corrected.
Yep, no, denatured alcohol is like what I use to clean brake parts.
Oh,
Yeah, because isopropyl, like if you just go to Walgreens and buy isopropyl alcohol, that's like 20% water.
okay. Well, I'll bring the collapsible stove. I'll bring the cubes. Bring a spark lighter. You probably will too.
Yeah, I'll bring a lighter and
Bring the
some,
stove. I'll even bring this alcohol fuel because if you have denatured alcohol, we'll pour some into it.
but then we gotta carry, and I don't want to use that because then we have to carry a big bottle of denatured alcohol around.
I'll bring it. It's in a small little canister. It's a rubberized. I'll carry that.
Or does it give you a carrying can for the containment? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, because like denatured alcohol comes in like a kerosene can.
Yeah, it's smaller than that. The thing I've got is like
The
that.
thing you fill it up.
Yeah, it's an inch wide
And then
and
it
4
seals
inches
and you
tall.
bring it with. Okay. You don't have to bring like a kerosene can of alcohol with. Okay.
Right, and I can bring that. I've also got a compact grill that I can bring. Okay, we'll bring the Micro Dualist though.
Yes.
So that's
Because
it.
that's a pot and dining stuff for both of us. So that's
All right.
that's about 2 mugs.
2 bowls, 2 sporks, and a boiling
pot.
pot. Yep. All right, so you've got that, right?
Yeah, I have a dual list.
All right, so Micro Dualist, Travis.
I also have the little MSR like jet stove, but I have to like you have to bring like the special fuel canister for that.
I'll leave that one up to you. And then, okay, so for utilities, I always bring this stuff anyhow. I think some of this is individual. If I see anything that could be one, like a headlamp,
Yeah, we want a headlamp each. Probably.
yeah, work gloves, duct tape. I got duct tape, natural twine, small hammer. This is all, well, okay, so like chain lubricant. We should probably have some chain lubricant, but then again, we could just use oil from like a local shop. So maybe we just go that route, like rag and oil.
Yeah, just bring I don't think it's that hard to bring a can of.
You want to be in charge of that one?
Yeah, I'll bring a can of chain lube.
All right, so the PJ, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, so chain, lubricant, Travis.
Do we want? I mean, I can bring my hatchet.
No harm there, because then we can have fires.
Yeah, because we're going to be using that little stove of yours,
Yes.
and that is also a hammer.
I say bring the hatchet. I will bring, I have a roadside toolkit that I'm confident and satisfied with. It covers pretty much all ground.
Yeah.
If you have any specific sockets that you want to bring, check with me online and let me know.
Basically, just be axle stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a 22, I've got a 24,
I think mine's a 27.
and I think I have a 27.
Okay, so
So I'll check that, make sure I bring that for a roadside toolkit. Okay, so for toiletries, you're on your own. You got shower sandals, hand sanitizer, toothbrush, toothpaste, dental floss, blah, blah, blah. Insect repellent, sunscreen. I could bring that.
Yeah, and that's basically just for like the evening. Like it's not something we're not going to be camping and lounging in a campground for any time. It's mostly just like set up camp, get some food, go to bed, get up, break camp, get on the road.
Exactly.
We're not going on a camping trip. We're going on a motorcycle trip.
That covers that. Electronics. I can cover this too. I've got, this is something I should do. I've got the USB charge puck, and I've got the tender access. Yeah, I got that. USB battery storage, I can bring that. This is the big one, the 4-port USB hub, so that you don't have to worry about none. You bring cables for your devices, I have the outlet.
Oh, okay, because I mean I have a USB 2-port charger
Okay.
that just plugs onto my SAE battery tender guy,
Okay.
so I can use that off my own bike if I.
So these will be individual?
Yeah.
All right, well, if there's like a motel, then I've got the 4-port USB hub,
Yeah.
then a USB cable. All right, the downtime, collapsible chairs, titanium. Okay,
I don't know how much of this we need.
I'm not bringing a chair.
No.
I might bring a flask. That's on me. You're on your own there.
Have a drinky drink for some drinky drink time.
Yep, I will bring the Lappy 5000. Reading materials up to you. I've got a deck of cards and I've got a folding frisbee. They fit. They're compact. They fit.
Sure. Yeah.
This is really. It doesn't take up much space. None of this takes up much space. You know, it's like, and for clothes for a trip like this, I'm going to be bringing the Scrubba. So the Scrubba.
For an in-depth review of the Scrubba, you can check out the RowdyObsession.com. It's a portable laundry washing device.
Works pretty well. And then, so I'll bring that. I'm going to bring like 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of underwear, 1 pair of denim.
And just run the Scrubba
Every night I'll just wash my underlings, and then that'll be it. You know, no big deal.
Yeah, I'm just kind of debating on that. Like I could probably bring half as much as I need for the whole trip, and then do a wash somewhere halfway.
Yeah, you can use it. You know, you can use it. We'll have a way to do laundry. You just
Okay.
got to have a way to hang it up. Like to dry is the only downside. You want to bring. I'm bringing all of my clothes are quick dry.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be wearing like wicking sport underwear and wicking sport shirts, and everything else will be motorcycle gear.
Dries in like
Socks is about the only thing.
about an hour. It's dry in the sun.
Yeah, or socks we could put over a campfire, or in the sun.
I've got quick dry socks. Woot! All right. So, all right, that covers who's bringing what in terms of the camping gear. I've saved that up. And for our next episode, we're going to discuss the basics of camping on a motorcycle trip like this, as well as our journey home, how we intend to approach the Great River Road. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Great River Road.
Between, where is that? Farmington, Missouri, all the way up to the northern reaches of Wisconsin. Using up whatever time we have left to have a good time on the bikes before saying c'est la vie and heading on home.
See how far we get. Maybe La Crosse, maybe not that far north.
Yeah, that works.
I don't want to go all the way to Duluth. I mean, if we have the time, I suppose we could.
From Docks on the Fox in Waterford, Wisconsin, I am Robin Dean.
I'm Travis Burleson.
Safe travels, everybody.